Okay, so hello and welcome to the pre-match press conference. So we are playing the Kolkata Derby against Mumbai SC tomorrow at Salt Lake. So today we have with us our head coach Carlos Cuadra and there's our press to take your questions. Please introduce yourselves one by one before asking. So we'll begin with Shiv Mitali.
Hello coach, I'm Sushmita from Uttar Newspaper. Coach, after 2 decades, how much confident you are for this derby?
Yeah, we know that the last 2 games we not getting the result, but we know that derby is always a different match, and we can see also here in the room that it's crowded. It's the best entrance of the season. So that's nice. It's good for football. It's good for football in the city, and it's good for football in India. So I know that my players are going to be very motivated. It's a special game. Until now, we have been getting very good results in all the derbies, all the Bora matches this season. We are still unbeaten against Mohammedan, only the final of the Durand Cup, but in Indian Super League we get a draw in the first round, and we know that it's the first draw that Eastbengal is getting against Mohammedan in the history of the Super League. So we know that it's a challenge. It's a top team. They are fighting for the chill of the league, and we are fighting for the 6th position. So we will try to get a result.
Shampugani with the next question.
This is Sampurna from Aspiration. Like she already said, so I would like to say you have lost the last couple of matches and you're in the 10th position. And then other team is quite on the top of the table. So literally how difficult is it technically to face in this kind of situation? The mentality if you lose the match, if you lose 3 points, you're going to be out of the Super 6. Tomorrow is the last chance to qualify. So how difficult is it overall to face in such a situation, play a derby in such a situation?
No, we know that it's a top opponent, so it's going to be difficult. But mathematically, we still have options, even if we lose tomorrow. So still, we have to adapt to that, and we have to try to give our best performance.
Okay, next 2 questions, Sarwar and Shojita.
You beat Mohammedan twice, in one in World Cup and then Super Cup. So, but do you think that tomorrow's Mohammedan is much better and much stronger than the previous team?
Who, Mohammedan? I think that they are now in a good dynamic. They are getting results, and when you get the results, you get a momentum that helps you to go for the next result. So it's quite similar with other teams. They have different moments in the season. If we see we have a very good moment in the Durand Cup, then we have a quite good starting of the Indian Super League, but then a bad dynamic of results. Then we get another good moment during the Super Cup, and now again we're struggling a little bit with the results. And for Mohammedan, it has been quite similar. Some moments with a good dynamic, then bad dynamic, now again in a good dynamic. So let's see. Every game is an opportunity to change the dynamic. So we hope that tomorrow we can change the dynamic for us in a positive way.
Shojita with the next question.
Good afternoon, coach. I'm Shubhajit from experience of first leg derby. Are you concerned about referee?
Because we only the 4 or the 5 questions.
Only questions related to the match tomorrow.
It could be before. Not bad.
Okay, next one, Himanga will go to.
Carlos, this way. Hi, I'm Himan. I work for the Hindustan Times newspaper. Carlos, the last time there was a derby, one day before that, you told the reporters here that finally Eastbengal are in a position to be able to look at Mohammedan in the eye. You had just won the Super Cup. The team was in a good dynamic to coach you. And you said that finally the team is in a position to look Mohammedan in the eye, and you almost won the derby. It took an 88-minute goal from Petratos to force a draw. What happened after that? You mentioned that the team is struggling now, but in those 6-7 games after that, how did Eastbengal lose the momentum? Is it injuries? Is it form?
Well, we have seen a lot of things have happening in the last weeks, so it's part of football. We have one specific situation at the moment, and it has been changing very fast. It has been changing the situation very fast. We have got the injuries of Saul and Pardo that they should play for us a lot of minutes during this month of February, but unfortunately we miss them, and we have to make the new players to participate from minute one, when the plan was for them to participate 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and get the physical rhythm game after game. So I really appreciate the effort of the new players, the three foreigners that we have been to bring to the club. They have been working hard to try to help the team. But you know that Indian Super League is a league where the foreigners make a big difference. And unfortunately, we have not been with that kind of physical level that led us to be competitive in most of these games. Even like this, we have got 7 points that at least make us to dream that still is possible to play the playoff. So it's our work. We were almost using Saul last match, but the cramps of Nunga don't allow the last substitution. So finally we only use 5 foreigners, but I think that tomorrow we will be ready to use 6 foreigners during the full game. So yeah, it gives more energy, it gives more options to the team. So yeah, there is 12 points to play, and of course we are going to defend our logo, and we're going to try to make the never side attitude to make our fans happy.
Dulal with the next one.
Hi, Coach Dulal. Coach, do you think that Israel is underdog on tomorrow's derby?
Tomorrow, underdog. I think that yes, for the dynamic of results, I think that Mohammedan at the moment are favorites. And we have to be honest and we have to be humble. But also I trust in my players and I know that they are giving everything. We are going to go with a match plan. I think that this season against Mohammedan, all the game plans that we have been preparing have been working well. Even in the final, we lost the final, but we were very close to get the result in the way that we're playing against Mohammedan, and results are there. I mean, until now, 4 ball match in this season. In 2 we win. In the third one, we were very close. Only Petratos scoring in the 88th minute, and in the other one, we lost. But it was a typical game that things happen in football. The red card helps them to change the plan, to make a more defensive team and go for the counter-attacks. Until that moment of the game, we were the team with our structure, defensive structure, creating more danger in the box of Mohammedan. So let's see tomorrow what kind of game we can see here.
Shivaji, the next one.
Hi, Coach. Shivaji working from Boston newspaper. Coach, especially after the inclusion of Johnny Kauko, the Mohammedan is totally changed. And so, what's your take on Johnny Kauko and giving the combination?
I think that they are a very good team. You can see in the results. They have been scoring 4 goals to Northeast. They have been scoring 3 goals to Jamshedpur. So you have to be very careful with these players. If you are cheaply open or you are giving them free space with not a good structure, they can kill you. And don't forget that they have a player that they are not using, but it's Hugo Humos. So not bad.
Rajendra, then we'll go to another.
Coach, this is Rajiv from ISL's official website. Yeah. Coach, will you agree that leaving Borja and Siverio was not a good decision for your team because it affected your balance of the team, and they are playing better now?
You think? It's your opinion.
No. Is the question,
No,
will
no.
you agree with me?
My opinion is that they have been playing 19 games in Indian Super League, and they have been scoring. Javi has scored 2 goals, and Borja has scored 1 goal and 1 assist. So if we think about offensive players that we need to make the difference and to try to fight for the top places in the league, we have to see what players can help us for that kind of offensive football. It's true that in the Indian Super League, first half of the season, we were missing some numbers in attack. So we tried to find a solution, and the solution is also thinking about what we have to do for the next season. So if you see now the situation, we can think that as a club, we are going to play 4 different competitions, and it's very clear that we have to reinforce the squad if we want to be competitive in the 4 competitions. So I think that it's what I always say, it's a building project. Normally you work to try to get good Indian players that make you a strong team, and then you try to bring foreigners that make you the champ to be competitive. And unfortunately, in this plan, suddenly we get the injury of Saul and Pardo that don't allow us to do the things in the direction that we were managing. But these things happen in football. I'm happy that even that this is the first season and these things happen in football, in this first season we have been able, with a team that is under construction, we have been able to win a trophy that is going to let us to be in Asia next season, and we have been able to be proud of our club against a a tough opponent like Mohun Bagan, because I remember my first days here when people in the street was telling to me, please coach, win the ball match, win the derby. They were saying to me, it's 4 years, 5 years that we don't win the derby. So I see in their faces that now they are proud because we already have been winning 2 World matches this season. So that's that. We will try to win our 3rd World match of the season, and if it's not possible, I'm sure that the players are going to give everything for the club.
Questions for Saul, please. Munada, if you have a question for Saul.
So, good afternoon. So, I am not from Master Newspaper. So, as coach pointed out that you have already won 2 tournaments with the 2 derbies, and got Mohun and won once. As you will play this match, that Mohun is chasing the first position, you are not out of the contention of player of the year, not yet. So, you think that the Mohun Bagan is having more pressure than you because they are trailing by 1 derby, at least they lost 1 derby more than you. So you are having less pressure on this match.
I love you. You are always making questions, but you are the people in the room that I understand the worst. I was expecting that someone can understand you, but hey.
What's the question?
Yeah.
What he's trying to ask is like we have won 2 derbies this season, so 1 more than them. So your thoughts on that?
No. He doesn't want to actually think. Asking that means that you have a less pressure on this derby because you have a 1 advantage of winning derby already.
So if you have more pressure than Mohun Bagan? He always have a lot of pressure.
No, I think Mohun Bagan will be under more pressure because they are chasing the first position. But you are still yet to, you can play 12 points to get to the playoff. That's all.
Okay. Yes, I know, we know that Mohun Bagan, they are a very good team, but we know that we can beat them. We need to beat them for fight for the top 6. We will see, but I trust in my team and I have very confidence for beat them.
So last 3 questions. We'll go to Motanji.